And then he goes, but if I was gay, this man would be my lover. Okay. That is a very fucking gay thing to say. And then he just kept the show moving. Like, that's insane, right? So afterwards, I go up to the trumpet player, swear to God. I go, dude, that's like a weird bit. Do you guys do that every week? The guy goes, no, I'm not gay. I swear to God, this dude held up his wedding ring and he goes, Julio just gets really bored of touring, so he says random shit about us during the show. To amuse himself. He said that. He goes, yeah, Julio will call you gay. He'll say he's banging your wife. And that's when I became a huge Julia Iglesias fan. Yeah. I have been doing comedy 12 years. That remains the funniest thing I've ever seen. Can you imagine your boss doing that? This is in the middle of a meeting. Attention, everybody. Eyes up front. Johnson's gay. If I wasn't banging Becky, I'd be hitting that. Get back to work. You'd be like, God damn, these Fridays are casual. Guys, it is going to be a very negative show. Are you on board for that? Can you give me some dark? Good. Because I'll be honest, at this point in my life, I'm negative. I am done with positive people in America because they're boring and they never have anything interesting to say. You ever try to talk to a positive person, watch that conversation just die? How you doing? Can't complain. Well, fucking try, all right? Because you're boring. I don't want to hear about your hike unless you got lost and ate your friend. I don't want to hear about your kid unless he's a school shooter. What? I stand by that. Besides, I'm 33 years old. School shooting, I'm not responsible for that. That wasn't my generation. We didn't have that option when I was a kid. When I was growing up, if you're getting picked on in high school, you had to keep getting picked on, lose your self-esteem, become a comedian performing in Denver on a Saturday. That's how that worked. Yeah. Dude, I'm just negative. My mind is built to be negative, man. If I was a Transformer, I'd be Negatron. Instead of turning into a plane, I turn into a big thumbs down. I'd be like, Negatron, we have to save the planet. Fuck it. I don't care for it. I don't know what... Anybody else like that where you just think about whatever's wrong with every situation? I could be getting a blowjob. I'm thinking, fuck, I gotta move my car in the morning. This sucks. I mean, finish, but it's gonna suck. I mean... I don't even understand positive people. How do you not let the world annoy you all the time? Like when you're in Starbucks and someone's on their phone, how is that not all you can hear? Just them like, nah, 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 nah. And in the background you hear Satan, Negatron, kill him, Negatron. I don't know. Maybe I travel too much. That's a negative way to see the world, huh? Hanging around these depressing airports. Let me tell you something. You look around any airport in America, tell you what, terrorism is always like the 30th scariest thing going on in that airport. What about the fat dude bringing a Cinnabon into the men's room stall, huh? That's pretty Taliban. Seen that like 12 times. I saw a guy the other day in the Phoenix airport who had bought a novelty shot glass, and this dude was just pouring M&Ms into the shot glass and doing shots of M&Ms in the middle of the airport. Just one shot after another, like they'd shut down the mill and now he had to get diabetes. It's like, dude, relax. Obesity is a marathon, not a sprint, all right? And I flew here Southwest, which, that doesn't help your attitude. Have you flown South? That is the laziest airline. They don't even assign you a seat. Do you know that? It's just fucking bleachers in the sky. Like, it's a little disconcerting that they're too lazy to even assign you a seat. You feel like they're like, just pick your own seat, and then maybe you check the engine, then we'll take off, because Southwest, we have nothing to lose if we die, let's be honest. But the other day, I was on a Southwest flight, and something incredible happened, right? Maybe it was racist. You guys tell me, all right? We're landing at LAX. This really happened. And we're landing. They get on the intercom. They go, attention, someone on the plane has been injured. Paramedics have to come on board. Stay in your seat when we land. So I'm looking around trying to figure out who got injured, It's Southwest, so